Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Miss Shades. If you haven't subscribed, please click the red button below and subscribe. Today we are going to be cooking beef stew. So I'm going to put on my apron and then jump into the ingredients that we are going to be using in this video. Okay, so we'll start with our beef. Make sure you wash it. And then after our beef, we're going to have potatoes and carrots. We're going to be using tomatoes, onions, and a bit of chili because I love my food spicy. And then on the sauces, we're going to use Maggi, Knorrox. And then we're going to have a bit of chili powder, salt, our herbs, and curry powder. And then for our coleslaw salad, we're going to use cabbage, our regular cabbage, and then we're also going to use the purple cabbage. We're going to put cucumber, purple onion, tomato, and our mayonnaise. Oh, before I forget one more ingredient, we're going to be using mixed vegetables as well. So this is my beef, and then we are going to put the beef in first. That's after you've washed it and cut it into the cubes, any size of cubes that you like. And this is 1 liter of water. I'm going to use slightly full, so that's about, you know what, every African measure with their eyes, but this is the amount of water I'm going to be using. Then after I put my water in, I'm going to be putting cooking oil. Just a bit, not so much. And then after my cooking oil, I'm going to put my Knorrox, which is a cube. It consists of a bit of salt, so when you add your salt, you won't put much in because this is really salty, and it also adds a beautiful taste to your food. With that being done, we are going to put our dry herbs first for it to boil with the meat. Then a bit of our curry for it to add a bit of taste to our meat. I don't like much salt, so I'm going to use just a pinch of salt. Okay, then we're going to put our salt, but we're not going to put much. I'm just going to use this amount, but if you like salt, you can put as much as you like. So this is our first step. You then cover up and allow it to steam. So I have my 2 onions here. This is a king onion, and this is a purple onion. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the king onion for the stew, and then we're going to use this one for our salad. So this is why we have 2 different types of onions. So it's been 18 minutes while I'm boiling my meat, so I'm going to check my meat. Okay. As you can see, it's not undercooked and it's not overcooked. So we're going to take the meat out now. because we're still going to boil the meat with the potatoes, so it has to be medium cooked. Make sure when you check your meat, it's medium cooked. I'm just going to quickly drain this because we still want the meat stock. We are going to use the meat stock. So after I'm done, I'm just going to quickly take the meat stock out, and then I'll use this pot because we're going to fry our meat. So you put your oil, not too much, just a bit. Allow your oil to heat up, and then you transfer your beef stock into any container. So we're going to keep the beef stock because we're going to use it as our soup. Okay, now we're just going to fry our meat. So we've taken out our meat, and I'm going to use a fresh pot. I'm just going to put a little bit of oil, not too much oil. And then we'll start with our onions. We're going to fry our onions. And then after our onions, we are going to put our mixed vegetables. So with this, you just choose any amount you want to use. So we're going to fry our onions and our mixed vegetables together. So there we go. Oh my god, cooking is so amazing. You guys should try this. You allow them fry for 2 minutes. You can as well include your chili. So we're going back to our Knorrox cube, but this time we're not going to use the whole cube, we're just going to use half of the cube. So this will consist of our salt and all our yummy spices. At this stage we are not going to add salt, we'll just use our Knorrox, and you use half a cube. Okay, with that being done, we are going to our number 2 slice. We're going to put a bit of this. Okay, that being done, we'll go back to our curry powder. You just put any amount you like, and it also depends with the meat that you are using. So we will go and use our chili powder. I really love spicy food, but if you don't like spicy food, no need for you to put chili powder or the chili itself. So you just put any amount depending on how much you like your chili powder. So we're going to allow our meat fry. We'll just fry our vegetables. Then after putting our spices in, we're just going to put our tomato. We'll allow it fry until our tomato is cooked. Okay, so after you put your tomatoes in there and they are almost cooked, you'll take your beef, put your beef right in, mix them together. After putting in your beef, we're going to add our carrots. After adding our carrots, we're going to add our potatoes. So you drain your water first, and don't forget to keep your potatoes inside water so that they don't change color. Then after we put our beautiful potatoes, we're going to take our beef stock, and then we're going to add our beef stock, and we add just a little bit of water so that it can allow the potatoes to cook. After this being done, we are just going to steam and allow our sauce to cook. So our next ingredient is our apple. We're just going to quickly peel the apple. Oh yes. Remember to always check on your stew and also to turn it. So we're just going to slice our apple into cute cubes. Okay, now so we're just going to put all our ingredients in one bowl. So that's our cabbage first. And then after we put our cabbage, we're just going to put our onion and our cucumber. And then after our onion and our cucumber, we're just going to put our carrots. After our carrots, we are going to put our apple. Okay, so for your mayonnaise, you can use any brand and any type. I like this one, so I'm going to use this one. Okay, let's go check on our soup to see how far it has gone. Okay, as you can see, it's done. You quickly check on the potatoes. They'll also tell you that it's done as long as they're easy to cut. So our soup is done. Holla! Quickly switch that off. And we leave it for at least 3 to 4 minutes so that it can sit and the sauce will marinate each other with everything before we plate it. So our food is set. Let's go plate. Okay, this is our finished product. You can also have this beef stew with sadza, aka pap. My people, you know, back in Zimbabwe, you have this with vegetables side and your pap. But today we're going to have it with rice, coleslaw salad. Or you can also just make the stew, and then you toast your bread and eat it with toasted bread. So thank you very much for watching. This is your girl Miss Shares. If you haven't subscribed, please click the red button and subscribe, like, comment, and on our next video we are going to be making a Nigerian dish, so we are an international chef. Thank you very much guys. I hope you enjoy your week. Goodbye from Miss Shares.